Hello everybody, this is Triplet99C here, and welcome to another Either.io video. So this is pretty much as I played before, Would You Rather? So I haven't played this in quite some time, so I thought it'd be nice to play it again. So let's get into it. Would you rather become a superhero or become a supervillain? Okay, the good thing about being a superhero is that you're doing good for the world and such. The thing about a supervillain though is that you get real cool stuff. In this case, I'd probably choose a supervillain, just cause I don't know, I'm more drawn towards the villains, but yeah, most people would become a superhero, which I mean, that's understandable, I guess, but come on guys, supervillains are cool, I don't know. Would you rather only be able to laugh at violently racist jokes or only be able to laugh at intricate Star Trek jokes? I'd rather laugh at Star Trek jokes because there's really no need to be laughing at anything racist, so let's choose this one. People would really only be able to laugh at violently racist jokes. Oh dear, that's not good. Laughing at something racist. Would you rather win an Oscar or win a Nobel Prize? I'm not very educated and don't know the difference between the two, so I'm just gonna pick one. Apparently I picked the wrong one. Would you rather be attractive and poor or be ugly and rich? You know, this kind of goes into detail here. People shouldn't really care about their looks too much. I mean, of course, you should care about, your hygiene and all that stuff. Brush your hair, brush your teeth, put on deodorant, stuff like that. But, being ugly, it depends who's looking at you, I suppose. Because some people may think you're pretty, whereas other people may think you're not. So, it's all kind of a preference of who you're speaking to, I guess. Be attractive and poor, yeah, you'll be attractive to most people, but you'll have a hard time living. Do you really want that? Or be ugly, where people don't really like your looks very much, but you have enough money to be able to sustain yourself. I really don't know. This one's tricky because I don't really care about my looks too much. I mean, I do care about them a little bit, but I don't know. I don't think I'd want to be poor though, because I mean, I'm kind of poor now and it sucks. So I guess be ugly and rich. Most people want to be attractive and poor, so I guess that kind of shows, shoot, man. So I guess that kind of shows, what people value more. Do people value their appearances more, or do people value money more? That's a good question. Would you rather eat a rotten raw steak, or eat a human's cooked liver? Oh, I would rather eat something that's cooked, because I don't want to get, parasites or worms or anything. But a human's body part, that just sounds so awful. But honestly though, it's either get sick or just be grossed out by what you're eating. So I'd probably choose the second one. 'Cause yeah, if you're eating a rotten raw steak, there is a definite chance. Actually, no, there's not a chance. You will get sick. 100% will. Would you rather find a book about everything about the past, or find a book about everything about the future? See, there's already books about the past. They're called history books. Books about the future, people, I guess they can predict what's gonna happen in the future, But there's not a book that knows exactly what's going to happen on the future of Earth. Like, no one knows if there's going to be flying cars or not. No one knows what the fashion trends are going to be. No one knows who's going to be famous at that time. No one on Earth, anyway, knows that. So, I guess the second one? Because that'd be pretty interesting to know. Like, where will you go in the future? Will you be in the history books? I guess we'll see. Ooh, this one's gross. Would you rather lick the armpit of a sweaty cab driver or lick the earwax of an old man who's never cleaned his ears? Oh gosh. Sweat really grosses me out. So I do not think that I would want to lick some guy's armpit. Like, especially since, like, when you sweat, it stinks. I have plenty of people at my work that don't really know how to put on deodorant, but, most of them are guys, so, I've had my fair share of smelling people's pits, but, earwax doesn't really bother me too bad. Like, I've accidentally gotten earwax in my mouth before. Like, I think one time I was, like, doing this or something, and then later on I was, like, biting my nail or whatever out of habit, and I tasted earwax. It really wasn't too bad, though. I mean, earwax, yeah, it's kind of like, is bitter, I guess, but an old man that has never cleaned his ears before, that is gross, but I would still pick the second one. Really? Lick the armpit of a sweaty cab driver. That's just gross. I mean, both of them are gross, but I would not want to lick some guy's sweaty pit and have to smell his BO either. Like, no. No. Would you rather always be naked or always be itchy? Because I would not want to be naked everywhere I went. That's just uncomfortable. Itchiness, yeah, it's annoying, but I value my modesty a lot more. Would you rather eat Nutella or eat bacon? Well, I really don't like bacon that much. I don't really like the flavor a whole lot. I've never really had Nutella before. I mean, it has like hazelnuts and stuff in it, which I'm not a huge fan of nuts, but I would much rather eat that over bacon. So, I kind of figured most people would choose bacon because people are obsessed with bacon for some reason. Once again, I don't like it, so. Would you rather have to eat the same meal every meal for the rest of your life, or eat whatever you want, except once a month you have to eat a doo-doo sandwich? And then there's a comment below that says, it's your doo-doo, if that's any help. It doesn't really help that much. Eating the same meal every meal for the rest of your life, that sounds so frustrating. Because whenever I was in high school, I had to pack the same lunch, or pretty similar lunch, every single day, because we had a microwave, but half the time they didn't even work, and there was always a line in them, so we had a 20-minute lunch period, and so if you were standing in line for like 10 minutes waiting to get your food heated up, then there goes half of your lunch period, and you have like no time to eat. So, and I hated the school lunches because they tasted gross. So I had to carry a PB&J with me to school pretty much every day because I did not want to stand at the microwave and warm it up, and did not want to take the chance of the microwave being broken and then me having nothing to eat. So I had to bring that with me pretty much every day. Every now and again I would bring like leftover pizza and I would warm it up in the oven before I left for school, and I would wrap it in tinfoil so it would stay somewhat warm, but usually by the time I got to school, it was lukewarm by then, or cold. But cold pizza is better than eating a PB&J every single day, I guess. Eat whatever you wanted, except have to eat your poo. once a month, I would not enjoy that. So I'll just pick the first one. I would much rather have PB&J the rest of my life than have to eat my own crap. Would you rather die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain? I don't know exactly what this is questioning. I mean, dying a hero, you'll be known for your greatness. Everyone will know you for something good that you did. Whereas, if you live long, but you end up turning out to be bad, that's not good, I guess. Even if you live to be 100, but you still end up living to be a bad person, then, so let's die a hero. Good. Would you rather have a what in the world was I saying? Have a Pinocchio nose or have Dumbo ears? Well, my nose and my ears are both pretty small. Like, I got my small ears from my dad with the attached earlobes, so, kinda sucks. Having a Pinocchio nose, though, that goes out, I would not enjoy that too much. I would much rather have big ears. Because, I mean, I don't know. I would rather not have a long nose poking my laptop all the time. So let's have Dumbo ears. Alrighty, let's do a few more here. So, would you rather be sent into space without enough oxygen, or be thrown naked into a pit of deadly scorpions? Yikes. Okay, so either way you are probably going to die. Not having enough oxygen in space pretty much means you'll run out and you'll suffocate. Being thrown into a pit of deadly scorpions means you'll get stung so many times that you'll basically be poisoned, I guess. Gosh. I mean, if you're in space, at least you'll get to see space before you die. You'll get to see a wonderful sight. But if you're thrown into a pit of scorpions, all you get to see before you die is dirt and your own naked flesh. So, let's pick the first one. That's just morbid. Would you rather lie every time you are asked a question, or tell the truth every time you are asked a question? Well, lying every time you're asked a question, what's the point of that? But if you're telling the truth, sometimes the truth hurts. Like if someone asks you, for example, hey, do you like my shirt? And you really don't like their shirt, but you don't want to hurt their feelings. You can lie in that situation, or you can tell them the truth and be like, you know what, I really don't like that shirt, but then it'll hurt their feelings. So, lying all the time can break trust. Telling the truth all the time can make people not like you very much, to be completely honest. Because, yeah, as I mentioned earlier, the truth hurts sometimes. And sometimes you just need to sugarcoat things just a little bit. Because if you're too truthful, then, yeah, people may think that you're just purposely being mean or something. So, that's tricky. I would much rather tell the truth than lie, though. Because I've been around people in, like, school and stuff who just lied all the time, and eventually everyone ended up figuring out their BS, and pretty much everyone didn't want to be around them because they just lied all the time. So that's not something you would want to live with. So I would rather be known for telling the honest truth than lying all the time. And this will be the last question. It's a pretty interesting question, too. So, would you rather kill your best friend and 1 million? Okay, I think it means kill your best friend and get 1 million in return. So yeah, kill your best friend and get $1 million, or be killed and end world hunger. So if you kill your best friend, you'll have a bunch of money, but your best friend's dead. So you're really not going to be having much fun anymore now, are you? If you get killed, yeah, you're dead, you're no longer on Earth anymore, but you solve one of the world's most lying issues now. Or not lying issues. Would I say lying issues? One of the world's greatest issues. Let's say that. I didn't word things very correctly. I don't want to say that issue is a lie, because it's definitely not a lie. There's people starving in the world. But having money's good. Now I'd like to be alive, but losing my best friend would suck. So let's pick the second one. That is tricky, my friends, 'cause that's hard, risking your own life for someone else or something else. But at least you did some good before you died. You solved the world hunger, so now no one's starving anymore. Alrighty everyone, that is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you liked it, feel free to leave a like below. And also, feel free to subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos from me in the future, whether it be little gaming things like this. I also do speed paints as well as art tutorials, and I am hoping to start doing more vlogging stuff soon. So thank you again everyone for coming, and I will see you all in the next one.